What is the most intimidating quality in a tennis player? And there is one word for it, and I'll show it to you right here. But before we get into it, I want to say a quick thank you to Winston Du for letting me use this video. Check out his channel for some awesome tennis content. I'll post a link to his channel in the description area. So let's check out what I'm talking about here. And the most intimidating quality in a tennis player, I believe, is tenacity. And I could go through the dictionary definition of tenacity. It's simply the quality of being highly determined. It's determination, right? But there's more to it than that, okay? There's more to it than the dictionary definition. I will go through the tennis definition of tenacity. And, you know, I showed it to you right here. Cassius was very, very tenacious in this particular point. And whenever you meet these type of tennis players, right, it's so intimidating because they are getting the ball every time, no matter what type of shot you hit. It could be an awesome shot, a great shot, but they still get it. And I believe that is very, very intimidating. More intimidating than maybe a player that has a huge big-time serve or a huge forehand or any type of weapon like that. If you are tenacious on every point, wow, that is super intimidating. So what makes a tenacious tennis player? And I believe there are five components here that really make up being tenacious. And the first component is basically being consistent. And obviously Cassius here was very consistent on this point. You have to get every ball back, right? Regardless if it's a easy ball, a very hard ball, you have to get it back. So that may be the obvious thing, being very consistent. But also you have to be very good on defense, right? So, you know, Clay here is very good tennis player, former professional, and he was ripping balls, right? So this was a very good return here, backed up Cassius here. So, and then rips this forehand, and now, you know, Cassius becoming very, very defensive, and here's a very defensive shot. So you really have to be very good on defense, I believe. And as Cassius gets this ball here, I think speed is very much a factor, right? So he's going side to side here, side to side, and now up and down here, trying to get to this ball. You have to be very, very speedy. Also, obviously, there's this mental component, right? You should never, never, never give up. And, you know, Cassius here had so many opportunities just to give up, but, you know, he did not. He chased down every ball, side to side, up and down. And when he retrieved this ball, a sliding, running up forehand, cross-court pass here, and wow, that elation here, and this is the fifth thing, you need to have a projection of high energy. So he really yelled out a come on here. And some of us, when we win a point, right, we have this sense of relief. But, you know, I think you really need to yell out those come ons and let's goes here. And, you know, Cassius has that energy to just light a fire and yell out to the crowd. Not much of a crowd here, but, you know, there's definitely some people there, right? But, you know, you got to let everybody know, yourself, your opponent, and the crowd, that you are there and you're going to be there for the entire match. And so you need to project that high energy. You don't necessarily need that high energy, but at least you have to fake it. You have to fake that high energy, even if you're, you know, running on fumes, right? So, you know, we don't know. We don't know if Cassius is running on fumes right now. He may be very tired after running through all that, right? But, you know, it looks like he could go on forever and ever. And that's being tenacious, right? That projection of high energy. So that's what I think the most intimidating quality is in a tennis player. It's that tenacity. And how to be more tenacious? Well, you got to find something in your heart, in your soul, that is making you want to retrieve these balls from out to the side, from anywhere. You have to retrieve these drop shots, these hard deep balls near the back fence. You have to find something in your heart and soul and figure out, like, why? Why do I really want to retrieve these balls? Why do I want to sweat so hard? Why do I want to go through all this adversity, right? You know, tennis is not an easy sport. You know, you can't just hit winners all day, right? So find something and figure out how to be more tenacious, because once you give that off and you show that tenacity to your opponent, well, you pretty much have that match won. If you enjoyed this video, kindly do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.